Welcome to the Muppet Show comic book is back. Alright, ignore that. What about Kim Jerry? He'd make a good guest star. He's virtually a Muppet already. We checked. He's on the movie shoot until the end of the month. Ace Fedora Hat Detective. Huh. There's a psychic act, Madame Rhonda. What about her? I think we have to draw the line at sidekicks. Well, frauds, charlatans, and con artists. We can't seem to endorse that. Okay, you're the boss. Harry Bailey, too expensive. Burley Bassett, chassis, too expensive. Custer Baton, he's been dead for 40 years. Also, he's too expensive. Ring, ring. Hello? Yes, who? Really? It's George McLooney's agent. McLooney wants to be on the show. Say yes. I'll start negotiations. What sort of fee would you be asking? We've got, no, that's okay, some other time perhaps. Madame Rhonda, I bet she didn't see this one coming.
Madame Rhonda and who the heck is Madame Rhonda?
Oh, I think I've heard her. She's a mystic.
A mistake?
No, that's what that was when we came here. Here, give me your palm. I used to read it myself. It's amazing what you pick up in the army.
Okay, can you see anything?
I see you've eaten the last chocolate fondant, you greedy pig.
I bought those.
Well, we'll see if you can get any of my ice cream during the intermission. Spicy. And now an important message from Sam the Eagle. Greetings, dear readers. I wish to impart to you a matter of the gravest import. It has come to my attention that hitherto unprecedented degree of credulity, one might even go so far as to call it gullibility, has crept into our way of thinking in recent times. Everywhere one turns, hysterical ninnies burden themselves with faith in such fairy tales as astrology, UFOs, Sasquatches, and forms of child rearing which evolve scarcely at any time in the military whatsoever. I cannot begin to tell you how deeply this is wounding this great nation of ours. Was this not G.K. Chesterton who observed when a man ceases to believe in God, he doesn't believe in nothing. He doesn't believe in nothing, he believes in anything. I trust the lesson is obvious, not to require further elimination from yours truly. Suffice it to say that every so-called sighting from a Sasquatch pushes us further down a slippery slope towards chaos and ruin. I therefore urge every one of you from the bottom of my heart to the ever vigilant against the force of credulity. When somebody waggles the boogeyman of superstition in your face, show a little backbone. Look at the evidence. And give that mumbo jumbo the karate chop of logic it's so it richly deserves. Wishing you all brighter tomorrow, I remain ever truly yours, Sam the Eagle. I thank you.
I can't believe Muppet.
Did she just find him?
Sam, nice work. Couldn't agree more. Thank you, Kermit. I only hope my words have made some small difference to the lives of those not gifted with our acute perspicity. I see. Fire, smoke, noise. I see you rushing headlong towards the arms of another.
That'll be Mrs. Pate in row 3. I've landed on her 3 nights in a row.
Hello, I guess you're tonight's guest star. We got you lined up for the next act. Can you be ready in 5 minutes? Of course, dear boy. The future holds no secrets from Madame Rhonda. Okay, well, that's not really what I asked, but good. Oh, hey, I've heard so much about you. Could you realign my crystals? Why, certainly. You should have really have those things serviced every 5 years.
Well, she's incredible, Scooter. She told me my career could only go in one direction.
You don't say. Apparently, it's like a really lucky day for Aquarians. Sounds like a load of tourists to me, man. She says my karma is in excellent shape.
Great. Have you changed the
Oil mark.
oil mark?
Oil mark. Oh, hey, Miss P. You just got to have your misfortune told. She's like really, really amazing.
Amazing, huh? Okay, Nostradamus, amaze as moi.
Okay, I shall amaze you. You're going to get my all-in-one, all-purpose prognostication special.
Prognostica what?
In layman's terms, I will tell you what the future holds. I will plumb your innermost depths. I will not only look into your soul, I will wash it and put it into a spin cycle.
Kind of cloudy in there.
There once was a pig, both determined and pretty. She longed to get out and to see the big city. She worked as she struggled and saved all she had, bought her fare, and she said adieu. Though it made her feel sad, all the townsfolk were sorry. They thought she was mad. But the board surely beckoned, and soon it was known that a new queen of glamour had taken the throne. Every night she'd be there at 5:45, struggling into her costume, applying lipstick, and giving a thrill to the crowd from the sticks. Then she met someone special, a boy from the pond. He was humble. She off to the stars and beyond. But none of that matters when something is true. If your heart beats for him, and his heart beats for you, when you come from means less than the dust on your shoe.
That is all very pleasant, but what's still to come?
I'm getting to that. See this line around your thumb? That's a sign your fame will increase more and more.
Will it really?
Ah, yes, it is likely to soar until everyone else sees a bit of a bore. Oh, but wait, there's a break in the line of your heart. I foresee that a precious thing soon will depart.
Something precious? But sure, madame, what can you mean?
Let me see if there's some sort of clue I can glean. Oh, my dear, you're to lose something precious and green. Next. Dear Kermit, thanks for letting me be a guest on our show. Every year's Magenta Vogue X. What is the sign coming from? And now it's time for Veterinarian's Hospital, the continuing story of a quack who's gone to the dogs. Hey, Dr. Bob, is this the heart operation or the liver transplant?
Heart operation.
Oh, good. I can't stand liver.
Nurse Piggy, you're just in time. This man needs heart surgery.
Oh, a man with a heart? I'm sorry, I don't believe in fairy tales.
Nurse Piggy, are you upset about something?
Great. Well, moving right along, we need to put the patient under.
Put me under.
Oops, I mean anesthetize you, not bury you. We haven't had to bury any of our patients since, Tuesday?
You mustn't worry, Dr. Bob is a wonder with a shovel.
Yep, never lost a corpse.
Yep, never lost a corpse yet.
I think there's some mistake. I'm here to have something done about my corns. Oh, silly! If you eaten more corn, you wouldn't had a heart problem in the first place.
She's got you there, my friend.
Isn't it just about time for the closing announcement?
Will Nurse Jazz have pastrami on rye for lunch? Has Dr. Bob really forgotten about losing Mrs. Pule's body last week? Will Miss Piggy's private life affect the quality of her sarcasm? Tune in next time when you'll hear Nurse Piggy say,
You know, if it weren't for your bald head, bad teeth, and huge ears, and terrible complexion, you'd be ugly.
why are they holding signs?
Drumline.
She told me I'd spend the rest of my life in the company of somebody I truly love. And would that person happen to be yourself? Works for me. Apparently I'm going to be reunited with a work colleague very, very soon. Woo-hee. Got smacked in the face. You're a rational man of science, Dr. Honeydew. Please tell me you haven't fallen for this fortune-telling baloney. Oh, I haven't, most certainly. But I don't know what she said to poor Beaker. Ever since she predicted his future, the poor boy has had the most terrible fear of chives.
Me.
And as a Taurus, fine clothes are important to you. And you dislike unpleasant smells. Yar, Sweetums like fine clothes. Oh, brother. 45, 50, 55. You ever had your cards read?
Your turn.
Yep.
Your turn's out. Yup. Oh, I thought it looked like a R. Yup. Turns out I'm a 3 of diamonds.
And I was an ace of clubs until they canceled my membership. And now let's listen in on the talking houses. Hey, what's your rising sign? I think it's for sale. No reasonable offer reused. I was told I made a handsome new neighbor, and it turned out I couldn't ignore his bay window. Oh, that's too bad. When I saw his chimney pot, I was sure sparks were going to fly. It would have never lasted anyway. Not something built on such weak foundations. Did you hear about this guy that had whose palm red? That's nothing. I had my bricks red. Have you ever held a crystal ball? No, but I'm pretty sure I've held a Tupperware party. Is this skit nearly over? My pylons are killing me.
The gun.
Okay, Miss Piggy, I've got you down here that you're going to do tonight's closing number. And you need to know that you have special wardrobe requirements. And the regular set will do, or if you need special props. Okay, Piggy, it's clear something's on your mind. Do you want to tell me about it? Because I don't have a...
If you have to ask, it's hardly worth my time telling you, is it?
That doesn't make any sense at all.
You did that pretty well.
And now over to Muppet Labs, where the future is being made today. Greetings, I am Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, and this is my assistant, Beaker. Say hello, Beaker. Thank you, Beaker. Today I will demonstrate how that appears to be psychic ability exists in all of us to some small degree. Actually, a combination of intuition, a common sense of, and sheer good fortune. As you can see, Beaker here is wearing a sophisticated monitoring device. The slightest hint of a flicker in genuine psychic activity will create an increase in brain temperature, which the instruments will measure and record. Yes, the increase will be so slight and it will be imperceptible to all but the most delicate scientific instruments. You're welcome, and I'm glad your mother is getting better. Now, Beaker, would you make so bold as to hazard a guess at which card I'm holding? Uncanny. Beginner's luck, no doubt. Alright, Beaker, let's try something a little more challenging. Which 2 cards am I holding up?
Me.
Good heavens, Beaker, this is really quite astonishing. You're getting a perfect record here. The next test must be more challenging still, and I think I know just the thing. Now, what am I holding up now?
Me.
Oh, Beaker, you've gone on fire. Please don't go on fire.
Terrible. Hey, guess who had lunch with? I had lunch with today.
I don't know. Oscar Mayer?
And that makes you, Kermit, old pal, the last of us, not to have his fortune told.
So reason psychics are full of hooey.
Oh, but I don't think that is the reason. I think you're just a chicken. Buck.
Knock it off. This is childish and ridiculous, and I'm not having anything to do with it. Mr. Kermit, have you had your fortune told yet? Ah, not you too, Beauregard. Oh yeah, I'm really gonna clean up in the near future. I see what you did there. Clever. Will you cut that out? Oh.
That was a chicken.
Spicy M&Ms.
Come on now, Kermit. Humor us. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
Alright, if you don't stop this schoolyard bullying, I'll do it. And I guarantee it'll be horse feathers from start to finish.
Time for pigs in space.
Starring Captain Link Hogjob, First Mate Miss Piggy, and the prop Quinchus Dr. Strangebog. When we last left the ship's swine check, they have just been deflected from their program course by a surprise meteor shower and forced to steal into unmapped territory. Now read on. These readings link throughout the scale. The backyard psychic energy is colossal.
Meaning what exactly?
Why First Mate Piggy? Everyone knows what that means. Don't you recall the sorry fate of the USS Pork Chop?
You don't mean?
Yes, for as long as we stay here. We'll be able to read it one of another's minds.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound so bad unless you've got something to hide.
It's not that simple, Piggy. A phenomenon such as this can strip away the veneer of civilized behavior that enables us to function as a community.
En anglais, s'il vous plaît.
When you talk to me, I'll be able to know what you're really thinking.
Oh,
Stop trying to frighten me, you mutton chop whiskered baboon.
what just happened there?
I'm afraid it's starting already. Already mutton chop whiskered baboon, am I?
But I didn't say.
You don't have to say it. That's what I've been trying to tell you. 10 years of training and I end up being assigned to these chowder heads.
I know what's happening here, and I will overlook any unflattering remarks for the good of the mission.
I will break every bone in your scrawny girlish body when this is all over. Now let's keep things professional. We're simply going to have to ignore those little voices in our heads and make the best of things until we're clear of the psychic energy zone. Okay? I'm a beautiful, handsome man. Everybody loves me, and I want my mommy. Thanks, Link. We needed your voice of reason to keep things in perspective. I have always thought you were a pompous twit, and your last speech has done nothing to change my mind. Why, thank you, Doctor. I'm a beautiful, handsome man. Everybody loves me, and I want my mommy.
Speaking.
Hey, boys. Am I imagining things, or is that ship approaching? Is that ship approaching us the infamous space pirate Shivers McTimber?
I know exactly what that is, but I had to phrase it as a question so you rocket jockeys think you might have the right ideas yourselves. Oh my. If I throw them, Miss Piggy, I might yet save my own skin. Oh my. I want my mommy.
Oh, brother.
Oh brother. Will First Mate Piggy be thrown to the pirates? Has Dr. Strangebird got really first-rate health care? Does Link Hogdrop really want his mommy, or will anyone's mom feel such as well? Tune in next week into the Sub-Etherwave Network and catch an extra-dimensional episode of Pigs in Space. Later. Okay, officer. You're going to have to run it maybe one more time. I'm still confused. Who did what exactly? I'm sorry, sir. I'll start from the beginning. Subject P, when Miss Piggy returned from a dressing room to find Subject F, Mr. Frog, seemingly absent. Noticing a strong swell of incense emanating from the tent of Subject R, Madame Rhonda, Subject P proceeded to investigate. At precisely 5:37 p.m., Subject P discovered Subject R holding the hand of Subject F and flew into what I could describe as a jealous rage. She was only reading my palm. Sorry for the Judge Flipper. Ahem. Subject P then proceeded to inflict a bodily assault upon the two other subjects. At that point, though, the full extent of Subject R's larcenous activities became obvious.
That hurts.
Okay, so you got P and assault and R and it's art and larceny. What did the frog do? Alright, just bought him anyway. It seemed to be the way the evening was going. Alright, yeah, got me fair and square. It was such a sweet scam. Well, it lasted too. Get that down, Officer Hogg. For what it's worth, I have no intention of pressing charges against Miss Piggy. Couldn't she go home? Get that down, Officer Hogg. Okay, you two screwballs are free to go. We'll get you in for an official statement in the morning. Ow, thank you, sir. Ow.
Oh, Kermie. Oh, did you hurt yourself?
Myself?
Perhaps you tripped over and hurt your leg in the fracas?
Somewhere just below the fracas, I think.
You know, I still find it hard to believe that you, of all people, fell for that charlatan's line of banana hole. Don't you know all these so-called psychics are little more than frontier medicine shows?
Excuse me?
Never mind, Kermit dear. I forgive you.
You forgive me, right. Hey, you two, you want to ride back to the theater? Officer Hogg's off in 5.
Yes, that would be...
Actually, it's a clear night. The moon is full. We could walk.
What?
It's not that far. Might be nice, you know. Hey, weren't you supposed to be doing tonight's closing number?
Yep. Oh, sorry, that was... Yeah. Hold on to your hat, Kirby. We're late.
It's right, little shabba-doo.
And that's Jack.
Ow. You know, you're getting way too many bandages lately. You need your chakra realigned. Just realign my bones and I'll be grateful, Janice. Hey, boss, check this out on the front page. See? The Daily Llama. Llama of the... I can't see us mentioned anywhere. Here, right after the bottom, just after Gladys Terrible's donkey grooming, beauty parlor. All right.
Let me see that. I want to read that story. I want to read it again and again. I want to read it until I wear out the paper with my eyes.
Be my guest.
If anybody wants me, I'll be in my dressing room laughing. Laughing, do you hear?
Fine. That was my paper. Trust me, it's hers now. Later.
Aries, Sagittarius. Here we go. You will meet a handsome stranger and inherit $1,000.
The